Aries, the first zodiac sign in the circle of 12 constellations, is always regarded as a symbol of beginnings, enthusiasm, and pioneering spirit. But what lies behind that strong and straightforward exterior? What personality traits, love tendencies, career paths, and astrological mysteries are waiting to be revealed about Aries? Let's explore and decode the fascinating aspects of this fiery zodiac sign. In Western astrology, Aries is the first sign of the 12 zodiac signs, representing those born between March 21st and April 19th, ruled by Mars, the planet of warriors, action, and passion. Aries embodies the essence of beginnings, movement, and constantly burning fire. Aries symbolizes the start of the life cycle, like the first sprout pushing through the soil after a cold winter. People born under this sign often have a pioneering energy, independent spirit, and a strong drive to take initiative, says astrology expert Susan Miller, founder of Astrology Zone. According to Greek mythology, long ago there was a king named Athamas who ruled the land of Boeotia, who married the cloud goddess Nephele and had two children with her, Praxis and Heli. However, after some time, Athamas grew tired of his wife and decided to abandon Nephele to marry Ino, the daughter of King Cadmus of Thebes. Jealous of her husband's children from Nephele, Ino plotted to get rid of Praxis and Heli so that her own children could inherit the throne. She secretly roasted the seeds of the corn before planting them, causing the crops to fail. Then Ino bribed a prophet to declare that Praxis and Heli were the cause of the god's anger. To save the crops and the people, the king was forced to sacrifice the two children to the gods. Nephele, though abandoned, still watched over and protected her children. Upon learning of Ino's scheme, she begged the god Zeus for help. Zeus answered by sending down a magical ram with a golden fleece. The ram flew to rescue Praxis and Heli, carrying the two children across the ocean. However, during their escape, Heli tragically fell into the sea and drowned. The place where she fell later became known as the Hell Spot, meaning Sea of Heli. Praxis survived and was carried by the ram to the kingdom of Colchis, where he was adopted by King Aeetes. To honor the gods, Praxis sacrificed the golden ram to Zeus and hung its fleece in the highest place in the kingdom, where it was guarded day and night by a giant dragon. Moved by the ram's bravery and sacrifice, Zeus placed it among the stars, transforming it into the constellation Aries, a symbol of pioneering spirit, loyalty, and protection of the vulnerable. The symbol of the Aries zodiac sign depicts the curved horns of a ram, a representation of strength, courage, and pioneering spirit. The shape of Aries symbols is not just a visual of the horns, but also embodies the desire to break through barriers and an indomitable will. According to astrologer Debbie Frank, the Aries symbol is like an open gateway to the entire zodiac. It expresses the birth of individual will and the emergence of the self, the essential beginning for any journey to start. Ruled by Mars, the planet of action, passion, and combat, Aries carries a fiery energy, always eager to initiate something new and face challenges without hesitation. Aries, symbolized by the resilient ram and a blazing flame of enthusiasm, has long been known as a symbol of strength and pioneering spirit. People born under this sign tend to have dynamic personalities, bravery, and a fearless attitude towards challenges. However, alongside their prominent strengths such as decisiveness and passion, Aries individuals also possess distinct traits that make them both captivating and sometimes controversial in social relationships. According to Linda Goodman, the famous American astrologer and author of Sun Signs, the personality of Aries is like a brave and lively child, impulsive yet idealistic, quick to anger but quick to forgive, sometimes reckless, but always living with a sincere heart. The image of the white lead ram somewhat reflects the basic personality traits of Aries individuals. The lead ram is always the one that all the others look up to and follow. Aries people love to lead others and dislike being told what to do. Sometimes they want to show themselves as the most outstanding person in a crowd. The nature of Aries is to always be ready to fight, face challenges and difficulties without fear or hesitation. Aries' motto in battle is often, "The best defense is a good offense." Therefore, when taking action, Aries may not always plan carefully but act immediately, believing that hesitation means missing opportunities. Even in their careers, this zodiac sign does not want to settle for an ordinary position. They constantly wait for the right moment to elevate themselves to a new level. In business, Aries often becomes bosses or entrepreneurs, always having clear goals to push themselves forward. One of the less talked about but very distinctive traits of Aries is their social nature. They do not live in solitude. This is clearly reflected in their symbol, the lead ram, always leading but never walking alone. Although Aries is known as a pioneer who loves exploring and conquering, they still need a group to accompany them, inspire them, and validate their personal value. They are the type of people who feel happiest when surrounded by friends, colleagues, or a dynamic community. Loneliness or being isolated from the group easily causes Aries to lose direction and motivation. Because of this, they often seek lively social environments, places with competition, sharing, and opportunities to assert their identity. According to astrologer Rick Levine, Aries is not afraid to lead, but they were not born to walk silently or in their shadows. They need others to feel that they are living true to their nature. One of the most noticeable strengths of Aries is their optimistic spirit and passionate love for life. No matter the circumstances, they always maintain a positive attitude, trusting in the future and their ability to overcome challenges. Not only do they energize themselves, but Aries also spreads joy and ease to those around them. They are the kind of people who can brighten up a quiet room with just a few sincere words and a radiant gaze. Their belief in humanity, emotions, and living true to their values makes Aries special. They live with their hearts, indifferent to material, wealth, or social status, always willing to help and placing genuine emotions first. Aries embodies a positive spirit, sometimes naive, but deeply inspiring in a world full of calculations. Aries not only live by inspiration, but also carry clear ideals and a strong will to rise. Like the flame, the symbol of their elemental sign, they burn brightly with determination and rarely fade before adversity. For Aries, giving up victory is never an option. They move forward with all their inner strengths and their desire to assert themselves. It is their steadfastness toward goals and unwavering spirit that open many doors to success, whether in education, career, or personal life. According to astrologers, this zodiac sign always believes that as long as there is faith and continuous effort, nothing is impossible. Beneath their strong and sometimes fiery exterior, Aries are deeply emotional individuals who carry a profound instinct to protect their loved ones, like the image of the lead ram ready to face danger to defend the flock. Aries have a strong sense of responsibility toward their family, friends, and those they care about. They do not hesitate to stand up as a shield, even sacrificing their own interests to protect others. To Aries, kinship is not just about blood ties or simple affection. It is a duty, a belief, and a way of life. That is why they often serve as a solid emotional support. The ones who take the brunt in difficult situations, never abandoning their loved ones, even if it means facing pain or danger themselves. In summary, Aries is not only a symbol of strength and pioneering spirit, but also represents a passionate, sincere, and responsible soul. They dare to live fully, love boldly, and fight for the values they believe in. Though sometimes hot-tempered or impulsive, It is their honesty and loyalty that create the irresistible charm of this zodiac sign. Understanding and appreciating these traits allows us to see the complete and profound beauty of Aries, someone who is always ready to lead and inspire those who dare to dream, dare to act, and continuously strive for progress in life.